A warm welcome to your session on abstracting electricity, Section 13 of the Theft Act 1968, brought to you by Solucious Equinox for Police Learning. My name is Phil Church, and I shall be your narrator and guide for this session. Advertise your business or services within our learning videos. Targeted advertising to our learners. Please contact our team for prices at info@soluciousequinox.com. This presentation is brought to you by Solucious Equinox Training Solutions and our SETS channel for online learning, available on YouTube. Like and subscribe for more videos. The agenda for today's session. After some quick introductions, the session will be on abstracting electricity, and there will be an opportunity to learn how you can give us feedback on this session. Our company background. Solucious Equinox were founded in 2018 after my co-director Jason Hunt and I left police earlier in 2018 after 22 years and 15 years service. And these are just some of the companies and partners that Jason and I have had the privilege of working with since then. These are the police services that we worked for, and whilst in the British Transport Police, we were recruit trainers for 5 years, training and teaching newly recruited police officers in law and procedures and training transferees. If you'd like to know more about us, please feel free to visit our company website at soluciousequinox.com. Have a think about what your needs and expectations of this abstracting electricity session are. And at the end, reflect on if your expectations were met. If you would like to know more, please contact us at info@soluciousequinox.com and visit our YouTube channel at Solucious Equinox SETS channel. So the aim of today's session, you'll have an understanding of abstracting electricity, Section 13 of the Theft Act 1968. And the learning outcomes, you will understand what dishonesty means, and understand what using electricity without authority means, and understand what causing electricity to be diverted means, and understand what wasting electricity means. Abstracting electricity, Section 13 of the Theft Act 1968. It's a triable either way, and it can be heard at the Magistrates or Crown Court depending on the severity of the offence. And if convicted, the person faces up to 5 years imprisonment on indictment, or up to 6 months imprisonment and or a fine if dealt with summarily. It's a recordable offence, and a recordable offence is any offence in England and Wales where the police must keep records of convictions and offenders on the police national computer. A recordable offence should not be confused with a notifiable offence. It's also a notifiable offence, and a notifiable offence is any offence under United Kingdom law where the police must inform the Home Office, who use the report to compile crime statistics. The term notifiable offence is sometimes confused with recordable offence. Abstracting electricity, Section 13, Theft Act 1968, the definition. A person is guilty of abstracting electricity if he or she dishonestly uses it without due authority or dishonestly causes it to be diverted or wasted. So a person is guilty of abstracting electricity when he or she dishonestly uses it without due authority or dishonestly causes it to be diverted or wasted. Each of these key elements must be present to constitute the offence. Dishonestly uses without due authority or dishonestly causes diversion or waste. These are known as the points to prove, and these will be explained by me in the following sections. Dishonesty. The same test of dishonesty shall be applied as per Section 1, Subsection 1 of the Theft Act 1968. Was the act dishonest according to the standards of an ordinary person? Did the person realise their actions were dishonest by the standards of an ordinary person? The questions here are: would an honest person have done what the accused did? What would have been the honest thing to do? An example of dishonesty. A person uses a cheat device to circumnavigate their electricity meter at home. The device slows the recording of electricity being consumed, thus reducing the owner's bills. The offence is complete. The offender abstracted electricity by dishonestly using electricity without due authority. Uses. For the purposes of this offence, the term use shall mean the consumption of electricity, which otherwise would not have been used without the actions of the defendant. A security guard working night shift decides to use his colleague's torch without his consent or knowledge. The torch is powered by batteries. Offence complete. The offender abstracted electricity by dishonestly using electricity without due authority. Diverting electricity. There are various ways in which electricity can be diverted. The residents in the left property have tapped into the electricity of their neighbours in the house on the right. Electricity is being diverted from one property to another. The offence is complete. The offender abstracted electricity by dishonestly causing it to be diverted. Wasting electricity. There are various ways in which electricity can be wasted. A person enters a factory and switches on all the lights inside before leaving. There does not have to be any material benefit to the person committing the offence or for anyone else. The offence is complete. The offender abstracted electricity by dishonestly causing it to be wasted. Points to note. Although this offence may appear to be minor, it is triable either way. Electricity does not have to come from the mains and includes batteries. You cannot twock or take without an owner's consent a mobility scooter, so the offence of unlawfully using one is abstracting electricity. Electricity is not property, so you cannot steal it, therefore is not part of burglary. As no person needs benefit for this offence to be complete. A light that has been left on overnight is sufficient, so as long as there is an element of dishonesty. Remember, all the points of the offence must be present in order for it to be complete, and each of these key elements must be present to constitute the offence. Dishonestly, uses without due authority, or dishonestly causes diversion or waste. If you have all of those, the offence is complete. Thank you for listening. We hope that this bite-sized law presentation was helpful to you, and we'd be interested in hearing your feedback. So why not leave us a message on our SETS channel, or you can contact us at info@soluciousequinox.com. Advertise your business or services within our learning videos. Targeted advertising to our learners. Please contact our team for prices at info@soluciousequinox.com.